Hello, welcome or welcome back to Alice's Wonderland. So today I thought I would rank my top 10 Lalaloopsy. Now I don't actually even own any Lalaloopsies. I would like to own some, it's just I've got so many collections. I think I would only actually get them if I found them easily and cheap. So like if I found them at a charity shop or a car boot. But recently I've been looking into their designs and I think there are some so cool designs. And I never knew that the whole concept with Lalaloopsies is that they're all sewn from something different, which you'll understand what I mean once I get into it. I'll tell you what item each of them is sewn from. I think that's such a really, really cool concept. Now in this video I'm only ranking the full 13-inch dolls. I am not going to be including any like gimmick dolls or the Lalaloopsy girls, which they do look really cool, but I'm not including them. I'm also not including mini dolls just because you can't have as much detail in the minis, so I kind of thought it might be a little bit unfair to include them. Because I'm not including any of them, I kind of wanted to give an honourable mention to, first of all, Lalaloopsy Factory. There was a set which I put on the screen. It was of a clown and a princess, and you can kind of mix and match what body parts you wanted on each and what clothing you wanted on each. I'm more mentioning it because of the clown. I really, really wanted to see a clown Lalaloopsy, which I did find like a mime one, but like that wasn't really the kind of thing I was going for. But yeah, if the clown one was a regular 13-inch doll, that would definitely be in the list, because I just love clowns. I love clown designs. I think they're really, really cool. And I also wanted to give a honorable mention to Candy Broomsticks. She is a mini Lalaloopsy. That's the only reason she's not in it, because I think she is so, so, so gorgeous, and she definitely be in this list if she was a full regular size Lalaloopsy. Okay, so in 10th place we have B Spells a Lot. Now originally I did actually have her higher up in the list, but I think properly looking at other designs, I think there were ones I preferred more, or I found like more intriguing. But I think she's really cool. I don't usually go for like orange designs, but I think I love the pink, the bright pink and the bright orange together. I think it works really well. She's clearly a lesbian because she's literally the flag. But I also like how like she's got a lot of black in her design. Like it makes it kind of edgier. I don't know. So she's sewn from a schoolgirl's uniform, which I think that's really creative because it really reminds me of Barbie Princess Charm School. Because like if you've ever watched that film, it's like how on earth did they make those uniforms out of other uniforms, like the normal uniform? Like how did you get all those colours and stuff? That reminds me of this Lalaloopsy because like there's so much like I feel like there's so much black in this outfit, and I feel like black isn't really usually in a schoolgirl's uniform, so like where did she get all of that from? I don't know. Yeah, I think the plaid pattern on her dress is really cool. I like the frilly socks and like the lace up trainers. The apple on the top is really cool. It's like it kind of gives kind of like a reference to what she's sewn from. And yeah, I think the blue eyes, like they contrast the orange hair like really nicely. Like they could just kind of pop. I do like the fact that her pet is an owl, because obviously that goes with, you know, owls are usually quite like wise, and that goes with the whole school theme. In 9th place we have Haley Galaxy, who is sewn from an unidentified shiny object. That's obviously kind of referencing like a UFO, I'm assuming. But yeah, the only reason I think she wasn't higher is because I'm not really sure on the red outfit. I think it's a weird mix of colours. Like the pink and the red, it seems really, really random compared to her blue hair and green skin. I think maybe just a blue and silver outfit would have worked really well. But you know what? I absolutely love the shape of the dress. It's really unique. Now, I'm assuming this was intentional, but I think the dress, like the skirt, looks a lot like a UFO. I think that is so incredibly creative. And I like how there's like buckles on her top and shoes. I love the antenna. That is so cool. I think that's something I said about in my top 10 Zelfs, a lot of them did have antennae. I think that's really creative, and the hair looks really cool. I like how it's wavy, and then the little pigtails remind me of paintbrushes. I think it's really, really creative. And also the alien pet is so, so cute. I love it. In 8th place, we have Sahara Mirage, and she's sewn from a real genie's veil. I think she's so stunning. I think the colour scheme, like that type of pink with purple and gold, so pretty. I like how she's wearing trousers. I think that's really good, and they've got a really cool silhouette. And like the gold like lace kind of trimming, that is really, really cute. It adds a nice bit of detail. Also, I like the subtle patterns within the design and on the pet as well, the pet camel. I just think it really elevates the outfit. There's little like flowers and like mandalas and stuff within like the trousers, like the purple trousers, a little bit in the shoes, and yeah, all over the camel. I just think that's really cool. I like the hair, how she's got those like two little bits kind of, what am I saying, kind of coming down. It's kind of like in with her fringe. I like the hairstyle, and the crown just kind of like elevates it all. Like it keeps it cohesive. In 7th place, we have Marigolden Petals, and she is sewn from a marigold flower. She is so pretty. But to be honest, while I do really appreciate her design, I don't usually tend to go for this kind of colour scheme. I think I purely just love this design because it reminds me of Tinkerbell. I'm a really big Tinkerbell fan. I love those movies. And she, to me, looks exactly like Tinkerbell. Like, she needs a pair of wings. Yeah, I think she's just meant to be a fairy. She's kind of a mix of Tinkerbell and Iridessa with like the yellow and orange accents. But yeah, I'd say she mostly resembles Tinkerbell, with like the blonde hair and the like green leaf dress. I love the frills on the skirt, how like that looks like a flower petal, and like the leaves going around her shoulders. I like the lace up shoes. Those are really, really cool. Also the hair is literally like it's molded to look like roses, and then she's got like ivy hair bows. I think that is so creative and so sweet and precious. And I also like this is what I'm saying, it really reminds me of Tinkerbell. She's got a ladybug as a pet, and there is a ladybug in Tinkerbell, so like to me it's kind of a reference. In 6th place, we have Cape Riding Hood, and she is obviously sewn from Red Riding Hood's cape. I know that it might not necessarily be the most creative design because obviously Little Red Riding Hood is like an existing character, but it's not exactly like they were trying to copy another kind of toy line or anything. Like, they made it their own. I mean, fairy tales are up for public domain, so like literally anyone can use a fairy tale as inspiration. There's no copyright thing against them because they're tales that have been around for so long, like absolutely no one can own them. So I really like their interpretation of Little Red Riding Hood. I think that I like the pink hair. I think it's just like a good amount of pink where like it really complements it and kind of softens the whole look. I love how the plaid design on the dress, it really reminds me of like a picnic blanket. I like the cape that she's wearing, has got like the little frills on it, and on like the end of the skirt. I just think she's wearing such an absolutely gorgeous dress. I think it's so, so cute. And also, that pet wolf is so cute. Oh my god, I love it. Getting into the top 5 now, I put Lady Still Waiting in 5th place, and she's sewn from a fair maiden's dress. Now, I really love this design, but I think part of me is putting her in this place because of the kind of like nostalgia factor. Like, I really loved unicorns as a kid, and I think that kind of adds to why I love it so much. Like, this is definitely, also she's got like purple hair, which I do love the colour purple. But yeah, this is definitely one that I would have chosen as a kid, so I'm kind of doing it for that reason. But also, I just think she is so, so cute. That dress is really, really cute. I love the flared sleeves. I like the dots on her dress and the puffy sleeves and the bows. The gold accents really add to it, and the shoes are really cute. They've got little bows on them as well. The hair is a really interesting shape as well, and yeah, I just think overall she's just really cute. In fourth place, we have Furry Girls a Lot, and she is sewn from Something Furry. That's literally what it says on the database I used, just Something Furry. I get that they're maybe trying to keep it like ambiguous and like it makes her character a little bit more interesting, but just say like monster skin or like or like if you don't want to be that like that sounds quite morbid. You could just say it's sewn from like a monster plushie or something. But I think she is such a really, really cool design. I don't know if it's intentional, but she looks like kind of a combination of Boo, Sully, and Mike from Monsters Inc. Her style is so freaking cool. I really like the layered tutu and like the furry leg warmers, and she's got a bit of fur like around her neck. I think it's such a gorgeous shade of blue. And like with the black and white stripy tights as well, it just really adds to it. Like she's just so interesting to look at, and I think she's got a really cool and interesting silhouette. Like a lot of the time, if a design uses this many colours, I kind of worry about it clashing. But for her style and what she's meant to be, it really works. And I like the shade of her hair as well. I really like the purple colour. And the hairstyle. And the little horns on the hat are just so cute. In third place, I put Alice in Lalaloopsy Land, and she is sewn obviously from Alice in Wonderland's dress. Now, obviously, I can't give MGA the full credit for this design because obviously there have been so many other iterations of Alice in Wonderland, and this is clearly drawn from it. But as I said before, fairy tales are up for public domain, so like they're technically not, copying, if that makes sense. They're more kind of drawing from it. I think the dress is really, really cute, and I love the little like playing card symbols on it. The shade of blue is really, really soft and cute. I like how we've got like the black accents in the design, and oh my god, the little Mary Janes with the frilly socks and the blue bows are so, so cute. As are the ruffled, puffy sleeves. And the stripy black and white socks, I think they really go with her character. The pet white rabbit is really cool. I like how he's got little like white neck ruffles and there's sewn on heart on its stomach. That's really cute. I just think he's really sweet. The one thing that I wish could have been added to this design is a teacup or a teapot hat, like a headband or a hat or something. I just think that would be so, so cute. Similar to Maddie Hatter's headband with a teacup on it, like, that would be so cool. Like, what if she had a headband on that had a teapot on it and it's pouring out, and then the rabbit stands next to her holding a cup for it to go into? Like, obviously they've got a budget and they've got to pay attention to other designs and everything, so maybe that's not all that realistic, but that's my idea for it. But even so, I still think this is such a cool, pretty design. In second place, I put Confetti Carnival, either one. She's made of a masked ball gown. Now, usually I don't really tend to be drawn to like designs that have a lot of like royal and like historical kind of themes. But I think she is so, so gorgeous. I feel like I don't usually go towards like kind of stereotypically girly pink ball gowns, but I think her dress is really, really detailed and pretty. I like the frills on it and her pearled necklace. I like the ruffled sleeves and the kind of diamondy tights. I can't think of what they're called, but they remind me of like clowns or jesters. Same with the shoes. The shoes are very clownish or jesterish, which are things that I like in designs. So I think they're really, really fun. Also, I'm actually living for the cat mask along with her cat pet. I love cats, so I think that's part of the reason why I love this design so much. I also like how she's got a lot of black in the design. It's a really good accent colour for it. I tend to like designs with darker colours, so it just makes me like it even more. Also, I think the hairstyle is really, really unique and pretty, and it really matches the black bows. Okay, so in number 1 place, I've put Star Magic Spells. As soon as I saw her, I knew immediately she was definitely going to be in first place. She's just everything I love about designs. I feel like I've said this so many times on this channel, but I just love purple and stars and moons, and I think that it really well brings all those elements together. She's got kind of like a wizard kind of vibe going for her. She's sewn from a wizard's hat, which I think is a really, really cool concept. I think overall, she just looks very, very magical. So she's got like the star hair, which is really unique, really creative, really fun. I think more Lalaloopsies deserve to use this hair mold because it's so pretty. Like, if you actually look into it, like, yes, she's got like star puffs, but she's also got like stars going through her hair, and she's got twirly bits in it as well, like in her fringe. It's really, really pretty. Along with a wizard's hat. It's got like a moon sculpted into it, and then with like a little gold star in it, and then, oh my gosh, her like wizard robe dress is so cool. I like the pattern on it and how it's a little bit glittery. I also really, really like the colour scheme. As I said before, I just love a dark purple with either gold or light yellow. So obviously I love this colour scheme. The one thing I would say that brings down this Lalaloopsy is the colour of the shoes. Why does it have to be a different shade of pink? I think if the shoes were the same shade of pink as the hair, it would be so much more cohesive. I just think it looks a little bit random, like the hot pink. But as I said before, she's got the same like mold, whatever you call it, of shoes as the previous Lalaloopsy. So it kind of reminds me of like jesters or clowns, and I think that's really, really cool. I like the lace on the dress as well, if I haven't already said that. I just think overall this design looks really, really magical, and it's so creative. Also, I love her little pet dragon with the little bow on it. It's so cute. I love it. The only thing she's missing is a little magic wand. Okay, so that is it for my top 10 Lalaloopsies. Feel free to let me know what your favourite Lalaloopsies are. I think it was really interesting to look into these designs because obviously, as I said before, I don't actually own any. So it's like looking into a whole completely new separate thing. I also think it's a lot easier to rank these as opposed to like Monster High dolls. That is because I've got such a attachment to Monster High dolls. And like to the characters, it would be difficult to rank them. Also because there are so many more Monster High dolls as there are Lalaloopsies. So I feel like there wasn't that personal connection there, like kind of bringing me down in my decision making. I'm literally so indecisive, so I think it helped that I've got no proper personal connection to Lalaloopsies. It made it easier to know who should go in the top 10 and to rank them. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, feel free to like and subscribe, but obviously no pressure to. Only if you found yourself enjoying this video and you wanted to see more from me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.